Hello. Hello, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, guys. How are you today? I want to continue on shields and weapons. I added shields because the idea I have is that I want to create one iconic, or anyway, very recognizable weapon and shield for each race, right? So that we have something that we can also use in their cities and can be used through the race quest, the racial quest, the one that we will do for each race, and in general, I think they should flow well with the base character, right? That's for sure. They should flow well with the basic character. So I posted yesterday some pictures asking to the people if they liked the choice that we had on the Klyros weapon, and I think that the answer was yes. And I think it's always nice to ask people what they think about, right? And see, at the end, I mean, we have to take the decision ourselves somehow, right? And yeah, I posted, let me copy it again. I posted this picture for just an example, I guess. Well, not exactly, I mean, it's just a, kind of a mock-up, right? But yeah, the idea is this weapon looking good on him? Yeah, I think the answer is yes. I think it is. And I mean, the green one, I think it looks a bit weird. I think we can probably change the texture, right? But I think that the overall shape, I think is good. I think it's good. So I think that this is a final decision, right? I think that is done. So this will be their standard weapon. And now I was thinking, can we create also a standard shield, right? And on the shield, I was trying to get ideas, from existing assets, right? I was opening, a million shields and see how they look, and right, and trying to understand. So one thing that I really like of this one are these parts at the top, which are a bit tribal, yeah, but at the same time I think they look nice. So my idea was like, can we get now I don't understand exactly why this shield is kind of horizontal instead of vertical, but I think it's probably just a miss. I don't know, because you see the handles, right? So your hand goes here, and so this means that the top is here, right? Not here, right? I assume, because you keep it in front of you, right? On the side this way. So this is the top. So if this is the top, it means that probably the dragon is rotated the other way. But apart from that, I think I kind of like the shape because is kind of special, right? Is and also is slightly lighter, is a bit lighter than a normal round shield. And consider that the Klyros are flying, right? I think I will call it shield. Shield. Let me just call it shield Klyros, and we will see. I mean, it's not, but right? It's not. What was the one I was using? Escudo. Oh, someone in Spain did this. Someone in Spain. Let me change the music. I have a bit of a cold. I mean, not much, but a bit. So I think we will just destroy everything. I mean, we don't really need any of this, right? Even if it's kind of nice, but we will not. We don't need. We don't need the dragon. I mean, this is nice actually, right? The design is pretty cool, but we really don't need it. Also, overall, this thing is the wrong way, right? I mean, the shield must be oriented like this. It cannot be oriented horizontally, right? I think so. My idea would be: can we create? Why if I do this? It's like looking transparent. I'm not using any transparency. But anyway, fine. I think the handles are very bad. I really dislike these handles. I think are looking bad. So we will redo it, or we take from another shield. But these handles are really. First of all, I don't think I want two. Well, two is actually very good for the usability, right? Because you can have your elbow here and your hand here, so you really have a good strength, right? So actually, in theory, these are very, very, very nice. These are very, very nice. I think the problem is that this shield is not really defending. I mean, it's not really a good defense, right, from the side, because basically the enemy weapon, right, can hit right here, and you have less surface, so you have more surface vertically, right, than horizontally. And but at the same time, I think it's a nice design. So I mean, in theory, we could connect it with a bar, right? We could have a vertical bar that is closing here and here, so the shield is actually lighter, but is at least blocking the incoming side hits, right? Also, I see that for some reason doesn't look like it is symmetrical. Like here it looks like, yeah, I don't know why actually. Let me check the UV 1 second. The UV are all fucked up, so But it seems to me that on this side, right, we have a bit of a a bit of an angle. But then starting probably here, the angle goes completely away, right? Which is kind of strange. So it's like if we have the angle only on one side, right? Pretty much. Yeah, you see the difference between left and right? It's very, 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 very visible. It's like if, I don't know, something happened, the guy forgot to... I don't know if it's made by purpose, but basically all this part, right, should be scaled down with a middle. I mean, assuming there is one. Yeah, but it seems it is. Is there a problem there? Yeah, here there is an issue or no? No, 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 no. No, 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 it's okay. No, it's okay. Now, yeah, I think it's up to this. It's up to this one. Well, maybe that one excluded. So basically all the stuff that I selected should be somehow scaled on the Y only, right, in the center. I don't know what is happening though. No, I think it's good. Well, it's not exactly right, but I mean, this thing is a bit fucked up, if I can say, but it's fine. Or really was designed this way, right? It really wanted to have this kind of look where on one side was straight and on the other side it was not. So I don't think we need the bevel both sides. I think we need the bevel only one side actually, but yeah. How many polygons are we speaking here? 920. I mean, the bevel on the back is a bit useless because usually on the back you have a single piece, right? But I think it's okay. I think we can leave it. No, because on the back there is the same problem, right? On the back there is exactly the same problem. That in theory should fix as well, the same way. Well, no, it's kind of different though. No, on the back is a bit better. It was more on the front. I think we will lose a bit track of what is the front and what is the back. But yeah. So I think the idea is... the idea is if we have this guy, right? And we do I always forget how to mirror if he's already mirrored. How to mirror if he's already mirrored. Should I do this? Usually it's the modifier, but the modifier works only if... But anyway, apart from that, the question is, do you think that this could be... a Klyros shield if we add... My idea would be to add these things. Hello, Hula. My idea would be to add... Now, I don't know exactly where to add them, actually. I think the one that is more straight is actually this one. Not very easy to clean up. I think it's easier if I just do it with the border. But anyway. Ouch. Ouch. The idea would be, do you think that this will make any sense or no? I mean, not exactly these colors, not exactly, right? But my idea was like, can we I mean, considering that here will be, right? Here it will be, now it's not very visible, but it will be, you know. I don't know if here I like it this way or I want it this way. Yeah, drawing with the mouse is always a bit of a pain, but in theory it's more, right? It's more like this than like that. So it's more... I mean, if you want to have the same curve, right? The similar curve of this guy, right? I mean, obviously scaled up, right? Because there is... So if we want to keep a kind of a similar idea, it needs to be... Needs to be like this. So it needs to be very different. It needs to be very, very different. Right? Pain. So this line will not exist anymore. But I think that removing this line is problematic because I mean, I can remove it, but that is destroying the whole idea of this shield, right? And like this, I think is And like this, I think it's too much, right? It's too much. Unless I take. I mean, unless I take the same approach, but I make it way, 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 way bigger. Meaning. Meaning it starts, maybe it starts here, right? And probably the cut is way bigger, right? I mean, he has to go down significantly and then up significantly, right? Yeah, maybe a bit less than that, but pretty much. And then here it can go down. Is a 20 is a it's kind of a 45-degree. I think it can be bigger. I mean, I don't have a big issue in making it actually bigger. I don't have a big issue making it bigger. So that the original idea, I mean, it seems to be way bigger, right? Seems to be way bigger for whatever reason. I mean, I can make it symmetrical anyway. I think we can. It's just to think if this shape makes any sense or not, right? If this shape makes any sense or not. I mean, for sure it's recognizable, right? So if you see it, and I mean, if you see it once, I think the main characteristic is that is longer vertically than horizontally, right? So it's a bit of a compact shield, and then we can have this kind of pattern, right? We can have this kind of pattern here. Right. Somehow there, right? I don't know exactly where, but anyway. Now, I don't know exactly what will happen then with the inside bevel, right? So I think we basically have to redo it completely if we want to do it this way. I don't know if I can exaggerate even more the... So I don't think it makes then any sense. Doesn't make any sense to have a different inside, right? The inside should just follow. The inside will just follow this line. I'm brainstorming at the moment, just, you know, randomly trying things without any particular order or... just I'm just experimenting a bit and see what happens. Oops. The problem of this is that it's very annoying. I mean, I think it's kind of annoying. Also, I think the overall size is a bit annoying, meaning that... meaning they probably should be more like this. You can copy paste and turning in the process, delete the black line and drop the head of the Wilbur and done. I don't know, I'm thinking. Hmm. Hmm. It's not easy, huh? It's not easy to, to invent something. It's not easy to invent something new. It's not easy to invent something new. I think it may. I think it may fit. I think it may fit. I think it may fit. Let's see if Marcellum wants to model it. Marcellum, I think, is very good at modeling geometry stuff. Let me see if I can catch him somewhere. I can summon him. Marcellum, come here! I need you right now. I need you. I mean, the question is, do you think that it fits? And do you like it? That's the question. Do you like it? Yes or no? And do you think that it actually fits with the race, right? Do you think it fits or not? I don't know why I cannot reason upside down, right? Reasoning upside down is so hard. I don't know how to do this. So I go here and then what? I go here, what? I go here and then like this. I go here. No, it's the other way. Anyway, I mean, with the 3D will be easier because it is just you just mirror it. You just do one side, you know, one. You just do the top left side. You do right. You do this piece, right? You just do this piece, and then you just mirror it 4 times, and then you change the bottom. But do you like it or not? Do you like it or not, boys? Boys, I need some feedback from you, okay? You may say, oh, whatever feedback we give you, then you do whatever you want anyway. Yeah, that's probably true, but still, it would be nice. It would be nice to have some feedback. Painting with the mouse is like insane. Because there are certain lines that with the mouse you cannot really do. I mean, yeah, you can rotate the picture, I guess. I guess rotating the picture is the solution. What did we say for this is actually very, very, very Klyros, this one. This one in particular. But I think that we are kind of changing it at the moment. I mean, we are like... You have a sort of bone at the left, which is not right. The left. I mean, it's just the overall shape, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect in this picture. It's just the overall shape. I mean, the left and the right in theory are identical, right? They are identical. So the left and the right should be identical. So the idea is to reuse this hook kind of thing, right? Which is similar to this hook. So you have to see these two together, right? So you have to see this weapon and this weapon together with a shield, and they should match, right? As much as possible. I think they do. I'm just not completely convinced on this part at the top, but I think he's making... I mean, they look like two wings, right? They look like two wings, so considering that Kleros have wings, kind of makes sense. Even if their wings are not this way, right? Their wings are this way. So actually... Right? But I assume they can also push them up. I assume they can push them up a bit. But I think that having wings going down, I think will make little sense. I mean, I can try, but I think it will look stupid. I mean, I can, huh? But I don't know what will happen. So like if I have to do wings this way, right? Right? So their wings are more like this than like that. Their wings are more like this. If you really want to be precise, right? Fuck. I messed up. Yeah, their wings are like this. Their wings are like this, so in theory you may say, oh, take this and duplicate it. But I think that the previous was nicer. I think the previous was actually nicer. I think this is nicer than this. But actually their wings are like this, not like that. You see? Their wings are more like this. But this is definitely better, no? What do you think? I mean, there is no comparison. I mean, this is so much better. There is so much better style-wise. It is so much better. There is no way. Yeah, but their wings are like this. So they may say, oh, you didn't represent my wings properly. I know. But this can be a symbol of some kind, you know. This can be the side of the wing. I don't know. Actually, I took it from I took it from here. But I kind of liked it, right? I kind of liked it. Yeah, there is another pattern that they use. But I think this will make the shield look very elaborate. Like if you use that on our shield, like here, I think it will make it look super elaborate, and I don't think I will like it. Hello, all pies. Welcome back. Do you have a Steam page for your game? No, but you can download our game right now if you want. Wait a second, I'm just pasting this layer. You can download our game right now and play it right now because it's already released. Incredible, huh? That's incredible! You can actually download it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. That's insane, huh? We are not making a game, we are improving a game. We are improving a game. So, because, yeah, you may say, oh, that is their symbol, right? So let's put it somewhere. But I think I struggle a bit with that. I struggle a bit with this symbol. Because at the end it will become something like this, which on a shield makes absolutely no sense. And it's not ice, it's 0. Okay, because you can also read it as all poo, but that I would not like. All P0, all P00 then. Yeah, I mean, this could be the symbol in the middle if we really want, right? We could have, but it is not really their symbol. I mean, it's one of their patterns, but it's not their symbol. But we can kind of make it their symbol if we want. You can call all P. Okay, all P. Let's do all P. I will remove for you. No, keep it the way you are. So the question is, do you like this shield or not? Or do you think it's bad? And if you like the shield, do you think that it matches do you think that it matches with this character? Right? Considering that this character has these two weapons, because we decided it we decided it yesterday. So do you see this guy using that shield and those two weapons? Other wings could be better. And we can go other wings, but other wings are looking a bit stupid. No? I think they look very, very stupid. It looks like hair of two people, you know? Like if there is the face of a guy here, I don't know how to say, but... You know? It looks a bit like that. It looks... You prefer this one? You prefer this one to this one? Because, you know, a shield is a symbol of defense, right? And defense is you know, defense is something you have to keep high. So this is why the wings are high, right? It keeps high hopes, right? While here it seems that you already know that you will lose you will lose the battle because the wings are pointing down. So Change your mind. I think I like it more this way. Now, what to put in the middle, I have no idea. But I mean, this guy, or we use that one, right? Or we use this one. She's a bit evil. I mean, it's a bit evil looking, right? It looks like a hand of a monster. Actually, this is like their wings stylized plus a bit of a water effect here at the bottom. So, at least I think. But other things that we have, other things that we have. We don't have much. We don't have much defined for these people. I mean, obviously we have their crest, right? We have these things which are their, right? We have these fishy nails. I don't know how to call them. We have that fishy nails. We have this weird guy. We have a bit of architecture like this, which at the end we really didn't do this way, but we did this way, right? I mean, we have a ton of architecture. We have a ton of architecture because we have a whole city, right, of these guys. We have a complete city of this guy. So if I go here, right, there are a ton of houses and this one, I think it will look. I think it will look stupid. I mean, we are defining the future of this race, right? So it's very important because we decide these symbols, right? And this symbol we stay here forever, right? We stay here for generations to come, right? We stay here pretty much forever, yeah. So we have to be a bit careful on what we are choosing, right? The problem, for example, of this one, that it kind of looks okay by itself, but it's not looking. I still think mine here is better. I don't know, it looks. It's similar though. Wait. No, I messed up. Didn't want to do that. Okay, anyway, it's not that important. We can just leave it. I mean, you can just I cannot do it with the mouse. It's fine. It's not that relevant. It's fine. I don't know why I'm doing it. But yeah, this will be more. I mean, this will be closer to what they actually have, but this will be closer to what they actually have, right? Now, do I like it? Do I like? Well, the color is not helping, right? The color is probably not helping us in the choice. It's probably not helping us much in the choice, but yeah, something like this will be more. But now, would you put all of this on a shield? Well, you come later. Okay, okay. I still think this wins. I don't know why, but I still think that wins. I don't know if it's the white that is like fucking me up or. Nah, it's not possible. It's not possible to select it in a decent way. I think the white is fantastic. I don't know why it makes me think to the Transformers for a second, but I don't know why it makes me think to the Transformers for whatever reason, but is there a Transformer with that symbol? No. I don't know, it feels a bit like Optimus Prime. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe the things on the side on the side of his. I don't know. There is something that reminds me. Maybe his face. I don't know. Maybe this part in the front. Okay, anyway. No, it's not. I don't know why. Gives me that feeling of Transformers. But I think it's cool. I mean, if we want, we can make it more angled, right? We can make it more. So we could, in theory, if we really want, yeah, reach. I mean, not that, because that I don't think I like it too much. Even if it's not bad. Fuck. I messed up. I wanted to make it white and see if it's the white that is actually messing me up, or yeah, it could be the white. It could be the white that automatically makes it look better, right? Compared to this. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. There is a bit of that. Uh-oh, what happened? No, I didn't want plus that. I want to plus this. Exactly. And I would like to minus. Can I minus? Thank you. I mean, this is not bad as well, right? That is not bad as well. I think I'm fine. I'm fine with also with this solution. I think it's kind of okay. I mean, I'm not going too mad about it. I think it's fine. I was trying to give him a more of a... But anyway, this one absolutely not. So we have three. We have like three options, right? So we have this one, but this one on the shield is looking so good. I think I would just use this, guys. It's just looking better. I don't know why, but it's just stronger, right? As a shield, there is defense. It's just stronger. It's just looking better. There's no way. It's just looking better. It's just looking better. Anyone wants to model this? Anyone has the willingness to model it, or do you want me to model it? I mean, to model it is not that insane. Basically, you take this picture, you put it in Blender as a background, and which I don't know if you can copy paste the picture. No, that would be too nice, huh? No, you cannot. You cannot, but you can put a image reference, right? And yeah, he asks you to. So we can just save this, right? And can I just copy only this part, or is too hard? Hello, Rop. Hello. We are trying to define a style for shield and weapon of every one of our races, and it is a very hard exercise that probably an artist could do quicker than me, and for sure better than me, but we are in, we are trying to do it anyway. And or did I save it? Weapons. No. So 1 up. And this is what we came up with, right? We came up with this thing. We came up with this thing. I don't know if you like it, but this is what we came up with. And I don't know why it's sitting there. It's not sitting in 0-0. It's sitting at 32 meters of distance for whatever reason. But yeah, in theory we can model it. I mean, the easiest way to model it will be to understand the real center position, which probably is not this. Real center position is probably with the green line, right? But I don't know. But yeah, the green line pretty much hitting here, right? And then draw only this piece with a path tool, and then increase it, right? And then make it solid. Now, why everything we create? Because the center of origin is there. I see. So we will have to change the. Yeah, it's going automatically to the 3D cursor, that's why. Now, I was a bit surprised. I was like, what the fuck? So I think if we make a path, right, and we start with our path being there. I don't remember exactly. Is our path aligned in the proper axis? Obviously not. It's aligned in the opposite axis.
So, what's new and exciting around here?
What's new and exciting? Exactly, is what I'm asking as well. Is what I'm trying to understand. The moment we are trying to make a shield. I mean, the best guy to make this would be Marcellum. Marcellum is very good at modeling geometrical things. He's very good at that. But I think I can do it. I think I can do. Why the thing is so small? I think I can do it. The problem is that probably will take me. It will take me some time. But I think I can. I think I can. So the idea will be. Wait a second. Why is doing this? Why my curve is this while this is my point? Why my curve is that? I think because each point can have why doesn't it have the you can say Pauli or you can say Bezier. Okay. So in theory here we can add as many points as we want. No, it's not like that. No! Don't do this. To add a new point is Shift, no, it's Control. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying, boys, I'm trying. Fuck. I'm trying, boys, I'm trying. Cannot guarantee the result, but I'm trying. So here what do? We just do the basic shield and then that thingy is separate, right? It's like at the front of the shield as an emboss. So the shield will be going up to, I guess, up to here. And then it will go down or not. Or this thing will the shield will go like this. Probably the shield will go like that, and then if the stars align, right, this should connect to this. They should connect back to that. So now, I mean, roughly, right? Now this is our shape, right? And we want now this shape to be, I mean, do we want yeah, I don't know. One-fourth. That is our one-fourth NURB. So if we duplicate it for a second, I don't know what happens if I... Let me just duplicate it 1 second. And then on the duplicated one, we say convert to mesh, right? And then on this thing, we say... Yeah, I don't know why this thing it was slightly rotated. Oh my god. Seriously? He created a picture that was lightly rotated for no reason. Fuck. I mean, why? Why this picture is not perfectly horizontal? I mean, perfectly aligned with the axis, right? Why this picture is like this? Rotation minus 90, 180, minus 270. So in theory it's not. But it is. What? Huh? And I cannot even rotate it, by the way. Oh no, it's here, it's here. 80.87, what? 80, 84, what? You stupid. Why created it rotated? I don't understand. Because my view at that time was that. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but it's pretty bad actually. Does this fuck up our shape? No, I think it doesn't. I think the shape is exactly the same. So it doesn't fuck up our shape, which is fine. So now... Now I think the only problem is that this should go, right? there. And not completely convinced about this line. Oops. Not completely convinced about this line, meaning that I probably see it a bit more like this, but I mean, it's a small change, but yeah. Anyway, something like that, right? Something like that. Something like that. Also here we have, I don't know why we have more points. We have more points here and less points there. There is not really a curve, but fine. There is not really a curve, huh? Well, in theory, looking at that, kind of it is. Okay, is a curve of some kind. Is a curve of some kind. So now that we have this, right? Now we have this. We can say, I mean, it's already a mesh, right? So in theory, we could just extrude it, right? On the x of a certain amount. And then now I think I need to extrude scale, but extrude scale is always a bit weird. Extrude scale on the y. Nah. Extrude scale is always a bit weird. Yeah, it is very weird. Is there a better way? Because basically I have to use the same shape, right? I just need to make it smaller, but smaller doesn't mean... like here, right? Here will be different. I think it's easier if I draw another shape, because actually this, right? Yeah, it's probably easier if I just do this. I just make it solid and we just make it solid and then we draw another shape to cut it off, right? Because we need the kind of emboss, but the emboss is not, the emboss is this, right? What is going on? Yeah, that's the kind of emboss. I mean, I think we can do it like this and go transparent. Yeah, exactly. And then we see both, right? We see our guy at the back, and we see our guy at the front, and we just cut it. Now, this will have to be this will have to obviously be duplicated, right? But for now, I think we just do. Should I mirror it first and then cut it off? Because mirroring it, I can mirror it now. I can say that this guy is a mirror, and we mirror X and Z, right? And so basically becomes our shield, right? And then I have to kind of cut it off. I will have to then merge this and this. I mean, or I use it like that, and now I go, because if I cut it, I don't know exactly what is happening, right? If I say edit, well, first of all, I have to edit the source. This is the source, and then I do like K, and then I draw. The only problem is that I will need it to be transparent somehow, right? Otherwise it's impossible for me to catch this shape. But if I go K and I say, hey, this is the connection point, right? And you go, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if you can put one more, and 6, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So this is our cut. As you can see now, we have the same cut also in all the other 4 places, right? And so I could I don't know if I'm mirroring also. I'm not. Why? Because we are not mirroring Z. Because we are not mirroring. Okay, I can mirror like this. But if I mirror like this, what it becomes? Wait a sec. If I mirror like this, it's because this thing is negative on this side. Can I move it? Can I just GX and move it here and then mirror it on the Y? Yeah, I think I can. Okay, well, that's easier. We will have then to remove all this extra geometry because there is way more geometry that we need, right? But I think it's fine. I can then merge it. But now basically the cut is done in theory on both sides. Yeah, it is. It is done on both sides. Do you think the shield should be completely vertical or it should be slightly, right? I think it should be slightly curved. Even if our original shield, I think it was perfectly flat. Yeah, this one is perfectly flat, so there is no curvature. Which is actually easier to make, right? But I don't know if it is correct. Okay, but let's say that we have this, right? So now we have this inner thingy, and this inner thingy we can extrude on the X going inside for a bit, right? I don't know for how much, but let's say, I mean, it should not be crazy, otherwise we touch the inside of the other guy, and that's not a good idea, right? So yeah, I would say maximum like this, and then probably we will make it bigger maybe, but This will give the sense of two materials, right? This will give the sense of two materials, and we will have to clean up here the middle, because I don't know with the mirroring how to do that part. But yeah, pretty much. Pretty much this will be the thing. In terms of proportions, is following exactly our drawing, and is all symmetrical, so it should be good. Let me maybe save this a second, because it's not saved and we are just going right randomly. And now we have to do the same, but with the top thingy. Right, so I think the top thingy can be a separate object for a second, so that we don't mess up too much. So we can have, this is the shield core. We take back our drawing and we hide the shield core, and then we may decide to do the ending like this. I think the ending like this is good, because you can just put the shield on the ground, right, and stand, and so it will stand there. But because we did it differently, right? We did it this way, which is not bad anyway. I kind of like it. Actually. I kind of like it. Okay, let's try to do the drawing at the top. So the drawing at the top, we have to do exactly the same. So we take a spline. So we add a new spline. Curve path. Yep. We just rotate in 90 like we did before, and then we move it here. And I think also in this case we can design half of it and then next, or not. Well, no, yeah, well, yeah, yes, because we want it to be precise, right? So if you model it manually, it would be way harder to be precise, while if you do it this way, it should be very easy. Yeah, now there we need to decide a bit, because actually it's kind of so small that it's actually so small that here you will not see the curve, right? Unless we do a bit of a curve like that, but it's very rough, right? It's a very rough curve. I mean, we can. What happened? Wait, I think I selected something else. I'm trying to add a new point. Okay. I mean, this thing looks a bit expensive, because I mean, poly count wise, what I'm saying, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I mean, it doesn't really look like wings, but I think it's a nice symbol anyway. I think it's a nice symbol anyway. So if we do the same that we did before, so we take this shape, right? We take this shape, we convert it to mesh. We just have to be sure that it's positioned, yeah, exactly, that it's positioned where we want, because then at the moment, I don't know, it's a bit of a stupid position. I don't know why. I don't know why it's where it is, right? I have no idea. Why it's not at 0? Exactly. Okay, now it's at 0. And I think I would like to extrude it, but I would like to extrude it on this other side. Well, actually, it's pretty much the same. No, what do you mean? I have this one. I mean, how big it is at the moment doesn't make a lot of difference, because we will anyway, I mean, we can anyway change it kind of easy. So we make the 2 faces, and now this guy also we will go with a mirror thingy. And yeah, and pretty much we have that symbol, right? Pretty much we have that symbol. So now we have to decide if this symbol is only on one side or on both sides. I think it should be only on one side. I think it should be, you know, like this on one side. So probably this part of the shield, I mean, this part should touch it. Otherwise, right? Or this thing can be larger, so that it takes the wall. If I scale it on the X, right, we make it a bit larger. But I don't think I like it larger. Yeah, I think I really don't like it larger, because it's more of a decoration, right, than really a shield usage. I mean, it's not used for anything. And yeah, so now pretty much we have it. So we have our thing, right? Pretty much we have it. Now this will have to be textured with the proper materials and everything, and we may also decide to change a bit. I don't know, I'm already seeing some stuff that I want to change. Like it seems that these guys are not really following the same curve that we have above, right? So I don't know, but right, which maybe is done by purpose, but I don't know. And I don't know if here I really agree with what we have. Is it changing it everywhere? Yeah, it is. Or it should be more like this, right? I think it's a stronger line, and I don't know if this should follow or should do really the spike. I think the spike is kind of nice, actually. I mean, this horizontal line I think is kind of nice, actually. We just need to decide if where is it, right? But I think pretty much it needs to be here. Because like this will make no sense, like this will make no sense. Exactly in line. I mean, exactly in line is a bit annoying, but yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, you see, the original drawing was longer. I mean, it was not exactly symmetrical, right? While this one is, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So the problem will be now to put a good texture, right, on it. And to see if we want to have it. And to see if we want to have it slightly curved. After I clean up these lines, because this line, I mean, there are some faces here that really makes no, I mean, it should not exist, right? This line should not exist. I think if I delete it, actually, maybe fine. No, didn't delete it from anywhere, everywhere. Was expecting him to. Oh yes, he did. Oh yes, he did. It's just that it's two faces. Yeah, okay. No, he did. So now is yeah, we will remove this, right? So we will merge it and scale it down. So this will be one face, obviously. I mean, the texture at the end is 90% of the final look. So, well, not 90 maybe, but it will make a lot of difference, right? Make a lot of difference, my friends. There is already a lot of polygons anyway, because if we take this part, right, and we check how many they are 128. Wow, 128 exactly. Holy moly. So will be 512, 1000. Yeah, it will be like 1000 plus this will be like 1000 and something, but I think it's okay. And then we can remove maybe this ones in the middle, so I think we'll be fine. The question is, do we see this on that guy, right? But I think the answer we said yes, huh? We said that we see this guy. Unfortunately, there's no way to hide this freaking capsule in the preview. I don't know why they don't have a clean if I press G, which usually is the game mode, it's not hiding it, right? So you never see the character by itself. You always have the stupid lines and unless there is a way, but I don't know. I mean, I can just drop the character on a temporary map, right? That's probably the easiest. Should I commission the texture? Because the texture I'm not able of doing it. I mean, I cannot do it. I mean, in theory I can if I take pieces, right, of wood and metal here and there, and then we buy. So here if I say G, yeah, exactly. Here if I say G is going in game mode, and so our guy is not moving though. Why? We are real time, no? Yeah, it's not animating here. It's animating only when you play. Okay, fine. So the question is, do we see this guy? Do we see this guy holding this shield? Or not? I mean, now this shield has no texture really. Can we color it at least? Maybe I can color it if I say, because you can choose the base color. Yeah, exactly. You can choose the base color rate. So I don't know exactly what it will be, but I think potentially that thing will stay white or nearly white. What it may change is, I think here I need at least, I need two materials, right? One is the outside, one is the inside, and this one is everything else, right? And this one I think can be brown, right? I mean, I don't know, yeah, like if it's wood. Well, it's actually orange, but how can I have a brown? No idea. Brown should be here, no? In theory. I don't know. Will be like that, and the outside will be more, you know, metallic. So will be like this, right? And yeah, it's not visible, unfortunately. It's not visible, but yeah, I don't know why it's so red, but anyway, GG. 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 Do you see this guy with this shield or not? I mean, now unfortunately the colors are all fucked up, but in terms of style, I don't know if the top thingy is a bit too big, right? This drawing, this decoration, if it's really too big, because the shield pretty much will be this size, I guess. Pretty much the shield will be this size. Now you're not gonna, you know, okay, will be a bit on the side, but perhaps you haven't found a good shortcut. You mean for the color? I don't know if this thing at the top is too big. Now scaling it. Scaling it, I think the only way to scale it is if we just make it a mesh. Because I I mean, I decor. This music is so dreamy. In my mind, I see more sort of a magical big wing who poop and protect him. But this can do the job too. What do you mean who poop? What do you mean? What do you mean a poop? Yeah, the problem here will be the... I don't know, this guy... I duplicated it and I'm just applying it, so now we can scale it as we want, right? I don't know if this thing is too big, actually. I don't know if this thing should just be a small, you know, small thing like that, so that it's not very visible. I mean, it's visible, but it's not annoying as it is. And not as annoying as it is here. I think it's too big. I think it's really too big. Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, I think it's better. I think it's better. I think it's just a decoration, but I mean the difference is between you know this and this. I think this is really big, and the shield is taking over the shape of the shield up to the point it doesn't look a shield anymore. I mean, I think it's taking over the shape, right? And well, it may be good for parade, right? If you have to do a parade, but if you have to fight, right? I think that this one is okay, and this is just a wing symbol at the top. I don't know if I really like it, actually. I don't know. I don't know if it's really... Maybe it's even better without. Right? Maybe it's even better just without it. I don't know. I'm not really convinced that is a good idea. I mean, it was an idea, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I think it looks a bit off. I don't know. I think it looks a bit off. I think it's better without. I think it's better without. It's not... I don't know. It was looking okay in the picture, but here I think it looks kind of out of place. Like pop. Yeah, pop is better than poop, because poop is shit. You know, if I search a poop icon, I cannot search poop on the internet because this is not a good idea. But if I search a poop icon, right, there is the poop icon. Well, if I search a pop icon, there is a pop icon. So it's much better, you know? Much, much better. So do you like it? Do you like it more without or with? There is without, right? There is without. There is with the small one. This is with the big one. Which one you like the most? This, this, or this? Which one you like the most? Vote. No, small, or big? No, small or big? No, small or big? No, small or big? Tell me. Tell me. No, small, big symbol. You like small? So you like it? I mean, I can keep it, but I'm not completely convinced that I like it at the end. You know why? Because I think it doesn't match this spike. It doesn't match this spike. It doesn't match freaking anything. So that's what I'm thinking. Now here is a bit too big, okay? When he goes in move selection, I never understood why. And this is the weapon, right? And this is the weapon. And this is the weapon. %100 of the vote is middle. Yeah, but my vote is always counting more, so true, but also not. Huh? No, sorry. What I'm doing? Okay, I was just, you know, typing wrong. You know what is the problem of this? The problem of this is that even if it may look kind of good, I think it's a bit weird that the shield has that decoration at the bottom, because every time you put it on the ground, it will break, right? You may say, who cares? But usually I care. This kind of stuff, right? So every time you will put it on the ground, right? It will potentially break, which is kind of strange if you think about it. So there is there is double. I mean, double anyway kind of makes sense, but there is double, there is nothing, there is single. Let me do single and double. Single and double. And I think it looks out of place. Like no one will really build a shield like that. I mean, a shield is built for resistance, right? I mean, it's true that these guys, where I took the idea, you know, they had these spikes, right? But these are mostly decoration shield. I think that having this shield with these things, I think is not a great idea in combat. You will probably hurt yourself as well. I mean, yeah, you can use them as a weapon, but first of all, they are going inside instead of outside. So they are not offensive, right? It's easier that he catches your chin or your face than the enemy. So these are very, very weird shields, by the way. But I was trying to understand if there was something interesting. These are very, very, very strange shields. I like a lot the double thing because I think in reality that is the only way you can use it, right? If you have it, you know, this one is for your arm and this one is for your hand, right? So this is exactly how it should be, actually. And the strength of metal on the side and the wood for to be light is exactly what it should be. I like this strap a lot, by the way. I like this strap really a lot. But we can find straps that are already made. I have a lot of. I mean, there are a lot of free shields actually. This one I was thinking for the helmet, for the Klyros again, because there's already a bit of a fin at the top, right? I think it's pretty cool. Do you like this to be the dwarven shield? To be the dwarven shield. The shield with Superman. Superman shield. This one looks very nice. I don't know if they did the inside. They did the inside very simple, but it's pretty much what I'm thinking anyway. I think the inside can be something like that. We still can drink beer when they are okay. With the dwarven one. You know what? I think I will go. I think I will go without. I understand there is a nice decoration, but I feel without is more a shield, right? I think without is more a shield, and I think to me it probably looks better. I think I will go without. So if we actually want to merge it down, right, and use it, yeah, we need the straps, right? Do we need the straps or no? I think our other shields do not have straps. I think our other shields, I mean, our other shields are very old, so probably we have to redo them all, but let me see. Yeah, they do not have a strap, right? And And also they are very, very, very old. Also the textures at this point start to be kind of old. They were very, very nice at the time, but now they are kind of shit. We can upscale them. I think upscaling will make them look pretty nice. Yeah, I think I will upscale them all. For the strap, I'm not completely convinced, but not completely convinced that I really want to have it. But yeah, probably the answer is yes. So the first thing that we will have to do, we'll have to delete all the loose ends. Like I see there is a lot of loose items. Like this ones, I don't know why. I don't know how to do this, but basically there are a trillion. Come on, bro. Just select them all, please. Okay. And then we can merge. 93 is kind of a weird number, but okay, 93. Yeah, and then I think we can really simplify the geometry, because at the moment we don't need any of the inside faces, right? So I think if we just decimate it, but I think then I will need someone with good skill, you know, to actually make a good texture. Ay, Decimate is doing a horrible job. Oh my god. Why? Why cannot do it? Decimate is not doing what he should, which is basically to, first of all, dissipate, I mean, dissolve all these vertices, because these are planar, right, compared to the, so all the vertices in the middle, pretty much all of them, so all of those, right, should just be dissolved. I don't know if he can do it though. No, he cannot. Ay. Cannot do it? That's pretty bad. Why cannot dissolve this vertex, my friend? Why? Why you cannot do it? Oh no, well, actually it did. No, it did. I think it did. But I think the best would be to first triangulate everything, and just to be sure that we don't lose stuff, and then I think we can try to ask another dissolve and see what happens. But it seems that is destroying it. Why? Maybe I can just remove the loop. Because we have to remove that loop, right? It's not doing it. If I do dissolve edges, it's not doing anything. How do I remove a loop? I mean, control. How can I remove a loop? If I understand, it is a loop. Maybe it doesn't understand it is a loop. That's the problem. Yeah, Control R is adding the loop, right? But then yeah, Alt to select the loop. Okay, fine. Select several loops. Okay, easy. Hey, dissolve edges. Yeah, exactly. It's what I did, but dissolve edges is not doing it. Dissolve edges is not doing it. This guy is telling me to do exactly what I was trying to do. Dissolve edges, right? But he's not doing it. Why? We don't have any duplicates because I already selected everything and merged by distance, so these things are actually unique, right? And I don't understand why dissolve edges is doing nothing. I don't know exactly why. Well, what I could do, I can move them here. Yeah, I can also do that. Yeah, let's do that and GG. I can move those edges, you know, I can move all of that in this direction, matching vertex. And then, I don't know if it's exactly like that, but... yeah. Well... because it contains geometry inside. Okay, so that's the problem, I guess. That's the problem, I guess. This thing contains geometry, boys. Oh yes, it does. It does contain a lot of geometry. They should not be there. So this is why I cannot dissolve, I guess. Yup. Yup. Okay, there is a bit of a cleanup to do, unfortunately. I don't know if you can do it automatically, but probably not. I mean, if I select all the faces from this view, do you think they will all go away? Yeah, probably. Let me try. So if I go this view, right, and then I go face, and then I just select the smallest slice. I have to do it in this view though. And then, yeah, it did it. I think it did it. It selected only the middle faces, yeah. So if I delete it now, right, I should have no more inside faces. Correct? Yes, exactly. Okay, so now the dissolve may work, huh? Because I think before it, but it cannot loop. It cannot loop. Why it cannot loop anymore? Okay, it's looping. Oh, what happened there? What happened here? What? No, I think it just triangulized it wrong, but yeah, exactly, just triangulized it wrong. For whatever reason. No, but I think we deleted that face though. Why it happened only... Why it happened only here? That's kind of a mystery, huh? That's really a mystery. Okay, now it's doing it. It looks like a magic portal. Hello, Richie. Thank you for the follow. And welcome. Hello, hello. You just found a tiger that can make video games. Well, can make. I mean, can work on. No, can make. Our game is actually released. The soul veggies. Ah, now we did it. Now it did it, boys. Now it did it. So now we have our fantastic shape for the shield the way we wanted it. Pretty cool. I will save it. Okay, so now we need the texture though. The texture would be kind of annoying, but at the same time, you know, we can cheat a bit. So because we already have wood in different things and we already have metal, so in reality, I think that will not be too hard. Because if I basically UV map this, you know, and I UV map this, and then somehow magically I scale them up so that now the only problem will be to see which texture, right? But if I scale them, I don't even know if I need to, because there are certain texture that are pretty much. But let's say that we do a bit, right? Let's say that we do scale it up a bit like that, and then can I loop the outside? No, I can loop it until there. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. I cannot shift loop. That's pretty bad. No, I can. It's just that it's not. For whatever reason, it's considering this piece is all separate. But yeah, but all of this will need to become. All this will have to become sharp, huh? Sharp edges, huh? Sharp edges, yeah, missing one, but it's fine. I don't know why some are not selected properly, right? But fine, we can do it, man. Yeah, you see, like this piece is all done in one chunk, but like this pieces it doesn't like, and it's not. It's like he lost the idea of the loop. Yeah. Okay, so now it's a bit easier because if I know I also need to do the inside. No. Yeah, I also need to do the inside. Can you loop it? Cannot loop it. Annoying little boy. Can you please select or no? So we also have to do the inside, unfortunately. So there is a bit of work to do. Right. Yeah, but like we can do it on one side, okay? But is that so? What I was saying is that if I now select here, if I now select here and I select sharp, right, and I get only that piece. No, I'm not. Why? What? Is there a piece missing? What is going on? Did I merge the vertices after? Yeah, I did. So I'm a bit lost of why selecting sharp is not taking just the border, right? Do you see any missing? Well, maybe we have some super small. Maybe we have some. No, we don't. So what the? What the hell? Huh? I think I missed one, but I don't see it. I missed one border. I don't see it. Because if I select this face, right, and I say Control L sharp, okay, it was material. GG. It was material. Okay, so if now yeah, unwrap this, right, and then I don't think we can unwrap this because it will become stupid, but meh, we can try anyway. We can try anyway, and we know that this part is one material, right? So this will be the metal, and this one will be the wood, right? So if we export this, just for the fun of it to Unreal, and we see what happens, right? And we see what happens. And I import it under shields. That directory is an impossible place, but we can just copy paste it. Easy life. And yeah, this thing, right? Obviously inside out. Easy inside out. Okay, it's doing it inside out because the scale is probably negative or whatever, or just the or is really inside out. Yeah, it's really inside out. Can we do normal recalculate outside? Can you do it? Uh-oh, I don't know what happened, but fine. Okay, I think now it should not be inside out anymore. And also I think that we can auto smooth, right? Probably at 60 or so. And yeah. Okay, it's becoming better. It looks like a mirror more and more, but anyway. It's looking like a mirror, but fine. Okay, now it's not inside out anymore. So for the wood, I think we can take any wood planks that we want, right? Like this. Now, we will not use probably this one, right? But there is the idea, right? The idea is that we could use any of those planks, like this, like that, like this. So we could use, no, not this one. Not this one. But we could use any plank material really that we have, right? This one is also pretty cool, even if it's a bit weird, but anyway. And from the outside, for the outside, right? I mean, if we make it too shiny, I think it will look bad. So we need I mean, we always have our metal 01 that we use pretty much everywhere. Metal 1, no, metal 01. Metal 1. Why this metal 1 is actually... Okay. I think it looks a bit weird. exactly why it looks like this, but I don't know why it doesn't look like is. It doesn't do the edge, right? It doesn't do the edge with the light in any possible way. But we will figure that out. We will figure that out. Um, and we will improve the texture, right? This is just an example. It is a bit too big, I guess. I think it's a bit too big. I think it will probably be something like this, right? I mean, the fact that it's completely flat, I think makes it look not the best, really. And yes, we need the straps, probably. But the shape, I think the shape, I like the shape. It's just that we don't have the right materials, right? So we don't have the right... I don't know why this metal is so non-metal. I mean, why this metal is so dark and not shiny. It may actually be the like golden. Looks a bit more like golden, but I think it may be the normals, but we'll figure that out. And anyway, it will not be like this. I think we will not use this wood. I mean, we will do all the, stains and... So we need a dedicated texture for this particular shield, because he has to be ruined. He needs to have the right, shadows and dirt and such. I'm a bit baffled that this part is not really looking good in any possible way, but fine. Maybe it's just the light that is too strong. I mean, this side looks a bit better, so yeah, probably just the light that is like burning it, right? Ah, no, because I mapped it only one side and it's the other side. Ah, yeah, because we mapped only this and this. So this side is basically flat in terms of texture, right? Yeah, you see that now is better. Slightly better. So let me try again the metal one then. Yeah, the reason was that it was not mapped. Yeah, I think it's slightly better. I mean, not great, but slightly better. And yeah, the wood will definitely need to make. We will need to have a texture just for it. We cannot just use a random wood, right? I think we cannot. Even if this one is not bad at all. Also, it has their symbol. There is a Klyros symbol. Or not. Yeah, I think so. No, we said it's a Lemur symbol. Okay, anyway. Now I know what they do with the old barrels in Amneder. Yeah, exactly. They make shields out of them. Exactly, Ulla. They make shields out of barrels. Do we want to try to import the... I mean, this will not be his final texture anyway. Do we want to try to import the... No, it's too late. I have to go. It's too late, boys. GG. But anyway, the shape is okay. The texture obviously needs to be made. We need to think if we want to make it round. I think that some roundness may help, actually. But at the same time, some roundness will require significant subdivisions everywhere to actually make it look okay, right? Because at the moment, I mean, at least a subdivision here, and then we can bend it, on these 3 pieces. But is it really going to be better? I don't know. Is it too thick? Maybe it is a bit too thick. No, I don't think so. No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay, actually. I think it's okay. Let's see what the people say about the Klyros shield shape. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. If you want to help us, there are a few easy ways. Like, for example, you can click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, which is free. If you want to do a bit more, we have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift, right? Patreon.com/planeshift, this website, and here you can find the website, right? And there are news posted and stuff, you know, here, and you can read you can check the videos and such. And also you can, if you want, download the game, because the game can be played right now, so you can download it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. The server is up like it has been the last 20 years, and yeah, you can play it and tell me what you think. You can also help us to make the game if you want. Yeah, you can join us and help us to make the game, to improve the game. Yeah. Okay, with that, I'm going, so see you soon. I will be here tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time. And yeah, have fun. Bye!